talk to you later. Hello! I just wanted to film and get ready with me today and talk to y'all. I put tretinoin on a few days ago, so my skin's kind of going through it. So I want to use a more glowy base makeup. I don't want to do too much skincare, so I'm just going to start with Then I Met You Deep Seawater Licorice... Living Seed Cleansing Tonic. Girl, I was about to read off the fucking ingredients. So I'm back in Korea after I spent nearly 2 months in the States. Originally it was supposed to stay a little bit less than that, just for my sister's graduation. I ended up staying longer. I visited my best friends, as you guys saw in my TIRTIR video. Y'all, I really feel like aging. Like, I'm only 32, but I mean, if you're Gen Z, only 30, I'm old now, but generally speaking, as a human being, I'm only 32. I'm pretty like bad with goodbyes. I'd be sad, but I wouldn't be like, oh, girl, when I was saying bye to all my siblings this time, I could feel the chest swelling up. Girl, last night I was drinking with a friend and we were talking about siblings, and out of nowhere I started tearing up and he's like, are you crying? I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm an INTJ. I can't experience emotion. When I came back from the States, I got this package from Isntree. I don't know when they sent this, so girl, if the campaign is over, sorry. Slay Sunny Days? Girl, what? It comes with 4 products, and I really want to show this to you guys because I need to get rid of it. Oh, okay. 뭔가 아까워. All this nice stuff that comes in here, but it's all like this heavy plastic, and I'm just gonna be recycling it. This is a new product I've never seen from them. It's the Onion New Pair Booster Shot 2000. Basically, like the other Riedel Shot type products have been super popular lately, which I never was into that. I never got into it, but a lot of people that came to Bounce Beauty where I would do their makeup were talking about it. I was like, and even Eddie brought it up to me, and I actually ended up trying it in the States. I ordered it from Amazon, the VT one. I've tried 100, 300, and 700, and I actually was really into them. It really helped plump out a lot of my pitted acne scarring. So I did try this once. I put it back in the package just to, you know, give the illusion of unboxing. And I did enjoy it. I mean, I'll literally only use it once, but I'm gonna keep using this. And if I find anything significant, I'll report back. Of course, there is the Onion New Pair sunscreen. This one, the one that was created with Cassandra Banks. Love this one, great for oily skin. For me, I'm dehydrated, so I would see this more as like a summer sunscreen. And there is the Light Sunstick that it comes with this adorable like keychain thing. Key rings have been so fucking popular in Korea, and I love putting this on either my bag, or I have like on my pocket, my wallet, I have like a keychain on it, so I put a bunch of key rings on there. I'm not really a sunstick user on my daily life because I always wear makeup, so I don't want to like if I'm trying to touch on my sunscreen, I don't want to rub my makeup off, so I don't really use these, but adorable. But for me, the most important thing in this package is the Onion Fresh Fluid Sun Cream. This shit is like my favorite sunscreen like ever. This one is a little bit more creamy and like a typical, you know, sunscreen, but this one is more of like a fluid. Girl, this is now my 3rd bottle. This is gonna be my 3rd bottle. I have 2 backup that I'm using right now, and I have another bottle in the States. I'm hoping this whole PR thing was to promote this in particular, because I feel like nobody was really talking about this. I mean, I'm not really on TikTok, so I wouldn't know. But I'm not really gonna put any moisturizer on. I'm just gonna go straight in with this as my moisture, because I am gonna be using like this balm that's already really hydrating. So, you know, I think the reason why I like this so much is that I find it a lot more hydrating and moisturizing than this one, but it's not like a glowy, sort of greasy, oily hydrating. It's good for dehydrated skin, where you need moisture for the inside of your skin, but you don't want the outside of your skin to be oily and too shiny. So it really makes that really 쫀쫀한, that gummy skin texture, which, girl, you guys know, I'm always trying to look for that. Which, by the way, y'all see Yeonjun's gum. It's the type of catchy that I'm not gonna like try to look for and listen to the song. If I see it being performed in a challenge, in like a Reels, a Shorts, or a TikTok, I'll watch it because I think it's catchy like that, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to go listen to it, if that makes sense. And girl, that challenge, Yeonjun, he can dance. He can dance. And I love the red on him. I think Yeonjun is a winter, and so that whole like dark, deep red looks so delicious on him. If his red hair fades and it turns to that weird orangey color, I think I would hate it. But because it's freshly dyed, it's like a deep red, I love it. Okay, this has been around for so many years. This is from MISSHA. It's their Glow Skin Balm. Like I said, it came out many, many years ago, but it kind of popped up on my radar again recently because a while ago actually, Anton from Rise shots of him with his skin like glowing. So people are trying to find like the products that would give you that glow. And he is the brand model for this skincare brand, Yuik, this one. So a lot of people on Twitter were talking about how either this product can give you that glow or this skin barrier cream mist. If I want a simple skincare routine, I'll just use toner and then use this because it's really thick for a mist. I'll probably use it at the end. First, I'm gonna use a little bit of the Glow Balm. I would not use this all over because this shit is like glowy. Just the tops of my cheekbones. And later on, when you use your glowy like base makeup on top, it will come through. The main reason I want to do this sort of makeup today is because, again, I had that tretinoin, so my skin's very flaky right now. And normally I'm more of like a matte skin type of girly, but girl, right now matte foundations, which is usually my go-to, it's gonna look dry and cakey and nasty. Like I know it's bad when I go to the little photo booth in my neighborhood, and even the lighting and the cameras in there make my skin looks bad. Like my skin was visibly dry yesterday because I had a full face of like matte makeup. And then real quick, because she's a man Mori, I'm going to color correct first. If you're visiting Seoul and you have to be around Hongdae, you know this brand AOU that I have mentioned so many times on my channel. The website that it was originally available on, Chemical Lab, they created like a store. So like a standing store, you can actually buy a lot of these like hot up and coming brands like Glow, AOU. They have a brush brand in there called Flik, and they have a new brush called the EP04F Full Cover. I'm always looking for concealer or foundation brushes that are really flat like this. A lot of them are too thick, but I need it to be like flat and thin. First, I dump out my correctors. You see how I'm spreading the product on, like, you see the way the brush eats up the product like that? That's what I want from the brush. So that when I go to place it on like here, do you see that? That's what I want. That's what I want, mama. Like just flat, even thin coverage. And of course you can use this for foundation or concealer, regular concealer as well. And then using my puff, this has been like my obsession lately. I just fold it in my hand like this. Actually, I think I've shown this before on my channel. These types of puffs have been very popular as from what I've seen, like with Xiaohongshu users and like Chinese makeup artists. So if you're a makeup artist or you do your own makeup or you do other people's makeup and you like your beauty blenders or whatever, but like the idea of wetting it all the time and doing all that mess is annoying, try looking for a puff like this. This I just got from AliExpress. And then some of the green corrector just right here. Do you see how much of a difference that makes? That really cuts down a lot of the redness. When I'm really going for that glowy look, my typical go-to cushion would be this one that I've shown before, the Face Shop one. It's a mesh one, so it's like, ugh, these are so good for dry skin. Or if you're having a lot of like flaky bits. But I am gonna use the TIRTIR one because I did show it in my TIRTIR video, but that was on my friend. I'm gonna show you on my skin. 21C. Cool Ivory. And this one isn't as high coverage as the Face Shop one, but that's okay because I did a lot of the pre-correcting anyway. So I'm really just using this to even out my skin tone now. Like I'm putting most of the product here, right? And then since I already have corrector here and around here, I'm just like touching those areas just so that I kind of even out the color. When I'm doing glowy makeup, I have to be extra careful around the eyes because, girl, the amount of creasing there on me at my age now, and I haven't been doing Botox, is crazy. Look at that, honey. Ooh, girl, let me put some fucking lip balm. Jesus, crazy out here. Oh, earlier when I started the video, I sang Lucembles Talk to You Later. And that song was actually co-written by a member of the now disbanded Boys World. Oh my God, that shit left me so devastated. It was like, obviously devastation, but also it's kind of like, I kind of saw it coming because, girl, I don't know what their company was doing, but also they did debut during the pandemic, so it was quite difficult. They had really good momentum when they first debuted with Girlfriends, but I don't know, they just couldn't follow up because they kept changing their sound. Too much, I think. I think they were trying to like throw whatever was at the wall and see what stuck, but could be good things sometimes, but also not always. And just the lack of content and proper performances that their company could barely book them or do for them. Ugh. And so I thought when they were on that Chinese show recently, was it this year? I thought that something was gonna happen, but then literally they disbanded right after that. That was so sad. I also bought this from that Hemiko store in Hongdae, the Not Dry Concealer. There's two colorways. This is the light and rosy salmon, and there's one where it's like literally like straight up white and on like a skin tone, but I'm gonna use the salmon one. Just dip in with my puff, and I'm gonna use that right here. But this concealer, like just like the name, it's literally not dry at all. It's a little bit too glowy, but I think it's perfect right now for how my skin is like really like dry and chapped. And sometimes I use a little bit of that here, like if I need extra coverage. I love the packaging as well. It's very convenient. It's like double-sided. On the other side is the lighter color. I like to use this one as sort of like a highlight. Again, tiny bit, and place that here, here. Joio! From yesterday, the weather got so much better. Like it feels like fall now. And so I went out around the neighborhood with my friend yesterday. We went to a cafe. There's a lot of people that ride their pretty big dogs. They're pretty like medium-sized dogs in baby cart, like strollers. Of course, we see our pets as family, but in a stroller? I thought that was, I mean, maybe if it's a tiny little dog, I get it, but it was like a medium size, but it's the one that looks like a, I'll put a picture up here. But I was like, wow, okay. Nothing against it. I thought it was adorable, but I did find that fascinating because I don't think I ever see that in the States. And then they wonder why the birth rate is going down in Korea. I'm just kidding. I do feel like, at least on social media, a lot of people these days, instead of having children, they'll just get pets. I don't really feel like putting eyeshadow today. I think I'm just gonna go with like a cheek color. For that, I'm probably gonna use my good old dandy. Actually, you know what? I was gonna use this e.l.f. one. Love these e.l.f. ones. Although I do find this, they don't have any proper cool tone, like actually cool tone colors. But I remember I had this one from Girl Cult that I saw on social media. It looks black here, but I mean, I did try it before. So it's, I guess it's supposed to be like this color. Oh girl, this is, I fucked her up. Oh, that's cute. It's really nice, like berry, like cherry color. Very cute if you're a winter. Or if you're like really into like cool tone pinks / reds. I don't know, I think the way I'm applying it and my skin condition right now, if I press any harder, that shit's gonna scratch my foundation. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. Oh my God, I forgot to contour. That's my actress from American Horror Story crying impression, sorry. I've been kind of obsessed with this Tag multi-contour stick. You guys know I love the rose version of this for my lips and stuff, but number 2, the contour one, has kind of been giving me what I wanted in a contour product. So since I am going for a more glowy vibe today, I think this would make sense to use because it's a cream product. So I place some here around the U, and then some here in the hollow of my eye sockets. I'm gonna put a little bit here as well at the very tip. Gotta make sure you do this a little bit fast though because it can dry quite quickly. Beautiful. All the girls are girling, all of the girly girls. And then just a smidgen of powder under my eye just so that it doesn't crease. And I'm using the Perfect Diary one. Actually, my go-to these days, my like favorite. You guys know I love the Wake Make vegan one, but I found an alternative because I do find the Wake Make vegan pressed powder a little bit hard to find outside of Olivia in Korea, but I do find this one from e.l.f. quite a bit similar, and it's talc free, so I think that's why I like it. As long as your skin is not like deathly dry and like patchy, and you're not overusing this, then I find that there's not that much white cast. So if you're using like puff, make sure you 양쳐줘 really well, like you take off any excess. And then quickly, just my, what do you do well? Quickly, I'm gonna use my brow pencil. I need to remember to do this where it's like the whole like, oh, front of the brow here, the arch, and then the end. I always forget to do that. I literally freestyle each one separately, so I'll walk out with 2 completely different looking brows, and I look like a fucking idiot, so I need to. The front, just like that. In the back, just a few strokes to make it look longer. I'm not gonna be drawing too many strokes because then that will end up making my brow look thicker, and I'm not trying to do that. And I want my skin to show underneath my eyebrows. No matter how light-handed you go, if you fill in your brows, all the little gaps in the skin, then it will just look too thick and it won't look real anymore. Okay, time for lips. We are the click. Click or click, the click. AOU has 2 new colors in their glowy tint bombs. BB Balm number 9 and number 10 Ribbon Balm. I want to try BB Balm. Actually, no, I lied. I tried it already. It's really pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? All the guys are galling. Who love the galley gas? Scoop out a little bit. Oh! Oh, period. I did the whole of the bottom lip, but on the top lip, in the center, kind of almost like wiggling it up towards the V. What is it? The V, the fucking Cupid's bow. Doing this lip application, knowing full well, this shit is not gonna last through my coffee I'm about to have. I'll talk to you later. Oh my God, did you see that episode of Miss Lisa on Genius? The one where they like sing the lines of their songs and they kind of, girl, a lot of people are clowning her for her vocal ability on that, but that I did not care about. For me, it was the fact that the video was only like 2 minutes long, and also she sang like a few lines, like literally her first verse, and she didn't even talk about the song. She literally was just like, yeah, I love, like it was just like a bunch of random questions that had nothing to do with the song. And I was extremely disappointed by that video, so I was like, Genius, yeah, should have done better. Yeah, should have done better. She's promoting in the West now, and yet she's still doing the same type of Korean media type of stuff where it's like, 네, 저희 앞으로 더 좋은 모습을 보여드리겠습니다. Girl, I want to talk about the song. I want to finish it off with a spritz of this Yuiku Biome Berry Cream Mist that I showed earlier. If you have like severely dry skin, this is really good. I'm a new woman. Boy, I have to say, I really love the aesthetic of in-and-out merchandise like t-shirts. But I would never wear, well, I did wear it, but I'm a little bit shy wearing it in America because it's kind of like the same vibe. It's like, oh, wearing it like I Love New York t-shirt. But in Korea, I feel totally comfortable because it's just like, there's no in and out here. I'm pretty sure the only people that would know what I'm wearing are probably like Gilpo or like Americans that are living here. And when I'm in Korea wearing this, I feel like, oh, it's a fashion piece. But in America, it's literally just like merchandise. I'm a new woman. I talk to your lip. I should collaborate with it. I want to collaborate with Ampoule. How about that? I do love that a lot of idols are collaborating with a lot of YouTubers these days. They're like TikTokers, which they need to do more of that shit. But I do feel like this is just a personal thing. I do feel like they should do more YouTubers because TikTokers, they're great and all that, but and they get obviously high engagement, but the content is so short. People that are non-fans of these videos, in my head, I'm just like, I mean, I guess exposure is good, right? But in my head, I'm like, is this gonna really help the group in any sort of way or form? And also it's just because I do know that for the staff, the companies, they love doing shorts and TikToks because it's quick shit that they can get over with quickly. But I'm like, can you put a little bit more effort into the content, please? So I do kind of want to collaborate with Ampoule because, I don't know, I'm gonna brag a little bit, y'all. I'm gonna brag a little bit, but I do feel like because I am able to speak both Korean and English, I'm able to kind of give the audience a little bit of that American sort of flavor, but also communicate properly with the idols without needing too much of a translator there. I wish more YouTubers like that did collaborations with idols as well, but these companies are just too lazy to look for the right YouTubers, right? They kind of just like, oh, they're currently a popular TikToker, so let's work with them. I don't have an issue with who they're collaborating with. For me, the issue is the actual content. It's like, is it giving, is it showing off the members, their talents, their charms, but also appealing to the audience? Or are they literally just like doing random shit because it's cute and they'll be cute just for the video? I don't know. I'm sounding bitter. If I sound bitter, it's coming out right. Just kidding. Anyway, I'll see you later. Ooh, bye.